All right. Hello. Good morning. Let's basically just go right back into our app. We were trying to implement this swipe thingy, and we tried to use a preset component for that. But that none of them actually worked the way we wanted to, so we're actually going to implement this ourselves, and we're going to the swipe gesture is quite complex. Well, relatively complex, and we might want to deal with like not only swiping, but that you can kind of drag the thing along. So to do those complex gestures, I'm going to use what the hell? Whatever. I'm going to use a project called Hammer.js. Let's see. Hammer.js. Which is this really cool library that allows you to identify gestures. And it's not very complex what we're going to build, so I think this will actually work out pretty nicely. Though, how did we install this? I think there's an npm package as well. npm hammer.js. Yeah, it's just Hammer.js. Yes, Hammer.js. Hammer.js. Cool. So let's see if we can build this thing. By the way, after this stream, I'm actually running a second stream. I got my, well, I told you I got my Rust book, and I actually read a bit of it yesterday. So I'm going to do like a trial stream, see if it makes sense to do it after this stream. Anyways, let's focus on the app for now. Let's look at this. So we need, this is how I typically do things when I'm not quite sure how to implement it. I just kind of brute force it just to see how it feels. So what we want is this part. This should be like some slides. So let's create a slide, and then let's type something inside it. Slide 1 and then slide 2. That's enough for now to do some slides. This can just be like a div, and the width is, so the question is, how do we do this? So what we want to do, we don't want to let's see, we need a slider. So what we want to slide is not, maybe we should build this as a UI component actually. Yeah, let's do that. And it doesn't really matter. Oh, I have to think. So the thing is, we need a container that sits there, which has like 100% width and height. Maybe we can talk about it while I implement. Let's see. So we need a slider, and it shouldn't really matter what. Okay, let's have a slide as well. Slide 1, and we can call it slider slide. That's kind of cool. And then slide 2. Okay, so we're going to implement UI component here. Let's see. Slider import as React from React. I saw that in the next version of React, you actually don't have to do the import, which is interesting. It's probably going to create havoc with linters and stuff, but it's kind of cool that it becomes such a first-class concept, JSX. Anyways, so we need a slider. Did I call it? Yeah, slider. Now, and what I've taken, so typically, let's see, so here, I guess. Yeah, so I used to do this, and I've actually stopped doing this now because the reason is it's the children prop of React. It's not typed correctly. Because, well, I guess that's wrong to say. It's not wrongly typed, but it just doesn't work the way you want it to. So when you do React FC like this, you say that you have, that this has like properties where children is, yeah, what is it? Let's see. Function component, props with children. So you say that children is a React node, right? Optionally. But this component might not take children, but it still allows it in terms of typing. It's an optional type of React node. And then React node itself is a tricky type because that doesn't always work. I'm not sure in which scenarios, but I read this issue that you should type your children as any. I think it's related to returning like an array of nodes and stuff. So by doing this, you're saying that this is not taking any children. And if it's actually taking children, you would type it like this. Children any. So it's, yeah, it's kind of annoying. I really favor the left side typing, but now I'm kind of, yeah, I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure anymore. It just feels right. Like you give the type on the left side and then you get help from TypeScript on the right side. Now we're just telling TypeScript what we're doing here. And we don't know if it's wrong defining it. We only know it's wrong when we start consuming the component, which I don't like. So there's, yeah, I'm confused about that. Anyways, we're not talking about that now. Let's return our, let's call it wrapper. That's the go-to thing. And yeah, we are going to have children here. So let's type that, children as any. And import style from, where did we have this? CSS. So we need a wrapper, which is going to have a height of 100% at least. And let's just give it a border just to see that it's running there. And then we need to put the children here. And then this slider is going to have a slide. And I'm a little bit unsure how we're going to, how we're going to type. This is a tricky thing because I think TypeScript starts yelling at us. Well, typically it starts yelling. This also has children. Yeah, so let's just add the children there. Slide wrapper, because this also needs to be, so this, the width of this wrapper should actually be the complete width of the thing, right? With all the slides inside it, while each slide should be the width of the main container. So the problem is if we made this like position relative, then this 100% would be based on this wrapper, but we're not going to give it a position. So giving this 100% here, it's going to be actually the parent container of this wrapper, I believe. That's how I remember it. So let's just set 100%. Okay, cool. I guess that's it. So let's import our slider. Slider from slider. Nice. So what are we going to do first here? We are going to, how the hell are we going to do this? First of all, our content cell. How big is that content cell? Flex direction column. Oh. Oh yeah, so we made well, I guess that's okay. Yes, but we want this flex direction, flex one, line items, justify content. But why isn't it full size? And that's because it's flexing. And our slider is not 100. So we need, okay. How should we do this? We need this to be the full width of the thingy. Let me just try something. Is this what we want? I think maybe doing flexing here is not the best way to do it. Because I really want this to take up all the space. Content cell, flex one. I thought this would actually take up all the space. I'm a little bit confused. Is it because then nested? Yeah, it does take up all the space. But this one is not taking up all the space because it's not 100%, and it shouldn't be 100% because I want the okay, so that's the thing. Why isn't the children, which has 100% width? I thought that they would inherit this width instead of this, but they don't. Yeah, how the hell do we do this? Oh, I'm so bad at CSS. So I could use like the width of the screen, because that's basically what I want to do at the end of it. But we still have, like, we have this maximum width. I'm actually not sure how to do this. Where did it go? Slider. Does it help if I make it a span? Does it help if I make it absolute? Oh, maybe. Oh, wait. Sorry. I think I know the reason. We didn't make our content cell relative. Oops. Well, anyways, we need that to be relative. And then what happens when we make the wrapper absolute? That didn't help. Okay, so yeah, the problem is if I make, maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way. If I make that 100%, it will always stay 100%, but I don't want that. I want it to actually move beyond that. But still, I do want, yeah, maybe this should actually have, yeah. Oh, can I say inherit? So if this isn't, but it doesn't inherit by default? No, inherit doesn't work. No. Hey, this is annoying. Anyways, I think we need another container no matter. So that's the wrapper thingy. And then we need like the actual slides. Slides. So this has like overflow hidden. And then we have the actual slides. yeah, the question is, how do these work? Because this should be like a sliding thing. So it should stick outside there. Like, so each... How the hell do I express this in CSS? I want each slide to be 100% of its like grandparent. But I want... do I have to calculate that? Like, do I have to be explicit about the size? Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. Cause well, what happens if I say display flex here? Yeah, then they don't take up all the space they're supposed to. What if I say like flex 0, 0, 100%? Oops. What does this do? That didn't work. 1, 1. No, this doesn't work. Oh, goddammit. It seems like we're going to be stuck on this for a while. And I was so ambitious to say, like, we're going to get this done, well, by tomorrow, but it doesn't look like that. And this is like, and we're going to use like Hammer.js implement like gesture control, and that's not a problem. The problem is the freaking CSS. That's what's taking time. This is so front end. Okay, so like I can brute force this, but I'm not sure if I'm like supposed to do that. So I can say like view width. Why didn't that do anything? Oh, is it because I have flex? I'm confused. Why doesn't every slides flex? Why doesn't each one of them take up 100 view width? Okay, now I'm seriously confused. Is this because I'm flexing? Oh, maybe this needs to be inline block instead. And then don't have this flexing. And then what the hell? And then white space. Oops, white space. No wrap. Is that? Oh, there we go. But what if I say 100% now? Okay, now we're getting there, I think. So I believe our other slide is like outside here now. We can remove the overflow and then we can see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Cool. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, maybe we can look at it like this. And basically what I want now is to add Hammer.js on the slides. So let's import. I'm a little bit Hammer from Hammer.js. Does it have any documentation? Yeah, so we need to use React, an effect here. React use effect, and I guess we need a ref as well. React use ref. And this needs to be ref, I guess ref current. And then this will be the ref. Yeah, again, I have an old version of stitches. We need to grab the new one. Are there types for Hammer.js? Yeah, cool. Let's install them. And then what did it say? New Hammer Manager. Okay, let's just do this for now. Okay, so we have a ref, and then we can say if ref current. We are going to create a new Hammer Manager, and we're going to give it a ref current. And I guess we kind of have to say what is it? HTML div element, something like that. There we go. Let's see if we actually get the manager. Why is this complaining? Has an unnecessary dependency? That's not true. Oh, but okay. Can I do this? Ref current? Okay, let's try that. Oh, maybe the ref object actually changes when it gets a value. I didn't know that. Anyways, so we have this thing. Let's see if it actually works. Ooh. Oh, okay. It looks like we do need to update stitches here. Okay, let's do that. I think there was a new release candidate just put out. Let's see, where are you, Pedro? New Canary release, stitches, React. Okay, we are going to break some stuff now, that's for sure. Let's remove stitches style. And then add that thing. Can I do that? Yeah, nice. Let's see. And now in our CSS, we need to fix our thing. Stitches dev. Let's see. Stitches React, blah, 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 documentation. Wow, they did a really great job on the documentation here. Okay, so we have create styled. What is it complaining about? Oh, of course, it's Stitches React. And then we have create style, and I guess it's called breakpoints and not screens anymore. Could not find dependency style. Oh, is it just lagging behind? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we have breakpoints. Oh, I wonder why we had React there. Cool. I think this is correct. What we need to fix is... you saw that? Did you see I moved my mouse down to notification? It's my brain. It's been wired to follow that fucking notification. I hate it. We're all being addicted to these freaking social media services. It's crazy. Anyways, okay, so what is it complaining about? I think what it's complaining about, okay, this is, oh shit, maybe I should just refactor this. I think this is going to take some time. Is check the random method of style button. Where are we going to start? We need to start with our screen container. Yeah, let's just get one of them working and then we'll see. Okay, so we need container. I think these are okay. Let's see. Home. Let's let's see. Oh, sorry, auth. Oh, did I make auth? Oh, sorry. Of course, here it is. How are we going to do this? I guess we're on home. Let's try this. Just do this first. Screen container. Okay, that works. So I guess maybe it's the logout thingy. Okay, I guess we'll just need to introduce bit by bit here. So we have content. Add backlog item button. Okay, how do we compose? Composing components. Okay, it's the same API, so might be... I wonder if it's just the variants, because I believe the variants are now part of... You insert them here. It's not like a second argument. Okay, this is nice. Styled button. Okay, so it must be logout. Invalid. Element type is invalid. But I should be able... Do I have to write button, or don't they support... Element type is invalid. Logout, logout, logout. Okay, let me try to save button. Does that fix it, or no? That doesn't make any sense that it would fix it. Yeah, that's not the issue. What's the issue? Check the render method of style button. Expect a string for built-in or a class function for composite components, but got object. I wonder... Oh, it's probably the add backlog item button. Yeah, let's see. So if I do this and I rather remove the add backlog item button. Let's see what happens now. Oh my god, my computer is running hot here. Yeah, okay, so that's it. Add backlog item button. So why is this breaking? Oh, let's see. Yeah, floating button, and it has variants. Okay, so I guess it's just the variants that's the problem. Variants. Oops. Let's see. Do we have variants on other things? What the hell is... Oh, it's my button. Yeah, nothing special here, nothing special there, nothing special. And we got variants there. No variants there. And this is our slides thingy, and we don't have any variants here. Why does it yell about that? Of course we have includes here. It seems to be like the wrong... Is this because of the lib? that why it's complaining? That's kind of weird. Anyways, yeah, why is it giving type errors on? It seems like we are running on the wrong version. So it thinks like it's old JavaScript. That's weird. I have to take an image of this and discuss this later. Okay, anyways, we are basically, I wonder why the floating button is so weird though. Border radius, width, it seems to literally take the width too. But I'm supposed to have a token for that. Maybe that's been changed. Tokens. So we have space. Do we have for width? Sizes. CSS sizes. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why didn't that work? It seems to, yeah, as I said, it seems to literally take using tokens. What if I do string? Oh, interesting. I have to use a string. I can't use a number. That's interesting. Okay, that's something I can give feedback on. Anyways, I think we're kind of back at where we were, which is, yeah, I guess I need to rename my thingies here. I think that's a really good convention that they're doing here. They add this $sign in front of it to indicate that it's an actual, yeah, so I'm going to do that. Oops. Oh, you can even just put it, oh, this is really nice. It indicates that it's a variable, right? It's super nice. That's really smart. Like that, like that. Because then if you actually want it to be 0, you can still make it 0, right? That it makes a ton of sense. Okay, but I have to get ready for the next stream. So we'll leave it at this. So what we'll do tomorrow morning, we'll just update to the latest version of Stitches with our tokens here. So we got things running again. And then we're going to actually create the slide effect. Did we actually get, yeah. So we have hammer ready here as well. Recognizers, great. So hammer is ready. We just need to fix the tokens. And then we are ready to try to identify the swipe gesture and actually slide this thing over. And then we're good to go to put some content in there. And then, yeah, everything should be good. Great. Sorry for spending so much time figuring out the CSS for the slides here, but whenever I dive into CSS, that's where I typically spend some time. Okay, cool. Bye for now.